At 6:15, a part of NASA history just arrived at the Virginia Air and Space Center.
It's pretty exciting there right now. The test version of the Orion spacecraft will be on display there, and in fact, it's still on the truck. This is all new this morning, and our Liz Papa is getting an up-close look. Hey, Liz.
Hey there, Don and Carrie. Yeah, the Orion crew module has been making its way across the country, stopping at various space museums, and now it is here at the Virginia Air and Space Center. That's because it was actually built here at NASA Langley. They're going to be moving the spacecraft into the museum today. You can see the crews are working on it. It's probably going to take a while. They do have the crane ready to go. But I'm here to talk with Parikh Paresh. He's the project manager for Orion here at NASA Langley. And Paresh, can you just tell me a little bit about the role that this particular spacecraft played in the test flight back in 2010? I understand it had to do a lot about safety.
Yes, it is. Langley is also designing the launch abort system, which is the system that takes the astronauts away in an emergency. If they are on the launch pad or while going up, if there is an emergency, it takes them away. So that flight test, they called PA1, the pad abort 1 test, was to test the launch abort system safely, take it away, and this was the spacecraft, this was the crew module that was connected to that system. So it went up there, they took them away very safely, and then it separated and it came back. So we also tested the parachute system to bring it back safely back to Earth at that time. So this is the crew module that was used, and it was built at Langley. So for us, it is like a homecoming. It's coming back to Air and Space Center, and when we got the opportunity to get it back here, we were very, very happy that it is coming back. It's a Langley piece of hardware for the next generation of America's spacecraft.
Yeah, very exciting homecoming. I know a lot of people from the museum have been coming out to take a close look at it. Yeah. I understand this crew module also helps with NASA future research. There's going to be another flight that's not a test flight necessarily that will actually go to space.
Well, it will be a test flight, but it will go much farther away, and when it does that, it will be the first time that a human-rated spacecraft has gone beyond low Earth orbit in the last 40 years. So when we go to the space station, we only go to the low Earth orbit. This will be the first time we'll be going beyond low Earth orbit. It will go around the Earth twice and then come back. And again, we will be testing this kind of similar crew module for its re-entry to the Earth and the parachute system and things like that.
Right, and maybe we can take. Oh, sorry.
That will be the similar module that is built by Lockheed Martin, and that will be going up. Lockheed Martin is our prime contractor on this.
Right, and maybe we can take a look at the actual crew module. Can you explain the structure to me? Because from what I understand from the research I've done, the crew actually sits inside of it.
Yes. This can carry up to 4 crew members, and as it is seen, this is the bottom part is the front part that actually enters when it enters the Earth, and crew actually sit facing up in this position. So there are 4 crew seats, and then there are displays that the crews need to control the spacecraft.
Great. Thank you so much, Parikh here with NASA Langley. Another interesting thing I did learn is that this capsule is the first thing and the only part of Orion that does return back to Earth after a mission. And you can come see it up close and personal. It'll be here at the museum on exhibit all summer. Don and Carrie, back to you.
And be prepared to spend a while at the museum. A lot to see there.
I know. Just when you thought they couldn't put anything else under that roof, they're going to make room for that. That's great.